Whole nutshell of this video is getting you to the point where you can just talk to everybody effortlessly. You must talk to girls in a way that you don't come off as desperate, that you don't come off as needy. And the best way you can do that is to talk to them like you talk to everybody else. And the best way you can learn to talk to girls like you talk to everyone else is to start talking to everyone else a lot more. How to talk to girls. This episode is called Back to Basics. Hi guys, so today I'm making my first video on a new series which I believe is going to be in 3 parts, which is about how to talk to girls. Now this video is targeted at LGBT or LGBTQ plus people, but if you're a guy and you're also wanting to know about this information, these tips will also help you. The reason why this first video is called Back to Basics is because if you don't master these fundamentals, you will struggle with trying to talk to girls in the future. These are the first things that you need to do in order to be able to be good at talking to girls. So my first tip is this. You must talk to everyone. Start becoming very good at talking to everyone that you meet. You need to get over your shyness and start learning how to actually communicate with other people, because if you are shy around girls and shy at talking to girls, there's a high chance that you're also shy in talking to other people that you feel inferior to as well. So you want to get rid of that inferiority complex, and the way that you do this is by actually talking to everyone. So if you're at school, talk more to your classmates, talk more to your teachers. If you're at work, then talk more to your colleagues. Just start getting really good at being around other people and talking to them. You'll know that you've mastered this when you're able to be in a group of people and not feel uneasy, when you're able to join in on the conversation, when you're able to make up questions and make conversations happen. When you are feeling confident doing that, then you can move on to these other steps. The second step is a thing that I like to call practice dates. So practice dates is when you just go out on dates with other women that you're not actually that interested in. So this doesn't have to be false. You don't have to be, stringing someone along. But, you can still meet up for a drink with someone that you met on Tinder or some other online platform or app. Go on a date with a girl that you're not really that interested in, and so you can warm up to the idea of having a conversation with girls. Another way to do this, if you don't really want to do the date thing, is to just go up to and talk to women in general. One of the things that you could do is you could go to shops, to different stores, perhaps go to places where you can get suits and just ask the opinions of the women that are there, that are working there. Or perhaps you go to different conventions. Perhaps there's conventions that you really like to go to. Pick the girl out of the crowd that you'd find the least attractive and start talking to her. And once you become good at talking to other types of women, that's when you can start working your way up to talking to women that you do actually like. So my next tip for you is to actually become a good conversationalist. And the best way to become a good conversationalist is to actually be a really good listener. Then whenever you do talk to a girl, you won't actually have to really talk that much, because you will just ask her questions and then she will talk to you. So that way you don't really have to do much talking. There's a good quote from one of my favorite books, which is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. And I believe the quote goes something like this. I think it says something like, you can get someone more interested in you by talking about them for 2 minutes than you can get someone interested in you by talking about yourself for 2 months or something. If you come from the point of view of what are the things this girl is interested in, what are the kinds of things that she would be interested in talking about, and once you ask questions that of things that she is interested in, she will become more interested in you. She will start to like you because she's thinking, oh, this person actually gives a damn about me. Basically, if you go up to a girl and you just start talking about yourself, it's going to come off as very self-centered and it's going to make them feel kind of bored. The best way to get a girl interested in you is to talk about things that they are actually interested in. And it sounds like a bit of a paradox, but it's true. And if you keep on asking her questions, it'll be easy to make a conversation with her, and it'll be easy for you to talk with her because you won't be actually doing that much of the talking. She will be. So working on your social skills is going to be the best way that you can actually create the foundation of being good at talking to girls. So what are some of the things that you can do, some of the places you can go to where you can actually meet women so you can start practicing your social skills? So it could be going to shopping centres, it could be actually just going to supermarkets, it could be going to different conventions, things that you find actually interesting. So perhaps if you're LGBT, it could be going to Pride and talking to people at Pride. You know, just going to all those different places and seeing if you can strike up conversations with people. Now, if you feel really unconfident about this, okay, remember what I said about talking to people that you might not usually want to talk to. So if you see a really beautiful girl, don't go and talk to that one if you don't feel confident doing it. Go and talk to a group of people, or go and find a girl that you wouldn't be actually that interested in, you know, that you don't find attractive, so they can help you build up that confidence. And that's the best way that you can start building the foundation on how to talk to girls. The whole nutshell of this video is getting you to the point where you can just talk to everybody effortlessly. So you can be thrown into any kind of situation. It could be a party, it could be something to do with your work, it could be a conference, it could be going to an event. You can just easily strike up a conversation with anybody and make it feel comfortable so that you feel comfortable. And once you get to that point where you can feel like you can have effortless conversations with everybody, that way you can become better at talking to girls that you do like. You must talk to girls in a way that you don't come off as desperate, that you don't come off as needy. And the best way you can do that is to talk to them like you talk to everybody else. And the best way you can learn to talk to girls like you talk to everyone else is to start talking to everyone else a lot more. If you would like my help personally, then please head over to www.christineloveridge.com/shop and you can get some life coaching from me. At the moment, I also have a free assessment, so make sure you grab that while that's still available. If you like this video, it would be really helpful for me if you left a comment, and if you like this video, please subscribe as well, because like I said again, it really helps the channel out. And if this has helped you in any way, I would really appreciate it if you just did something free, which was just simply liking the video. Anyway, I hope to talk to you again very soon. I hope this was helpful, and I shall see you for part 2.